Hello everybody, welcome to ASMR Top 10 Portals of All Time. Today we're going to be counting down the top 10 portals that ever existed. Some of these are going to be portals that you know and you love. Some of these are going to be portals that maybe you thought you forgot about. Some of these are going to be portals that you wish you forgot about, because some of these are going to be super creepy portals. You don't even know what's coming. Truthfully, assembling this list, I was not sure. You may disagree, you may agree with this list. There's no way for me to know. So I'm just sort of hoping that you will all enjoy my ASMR top 10 portals list. And yes, I am wearing sunglasses indoors. Truthfully, the reason for this is because I am addicted to looking at my phone, and I can't stop looking at my phone. And so my eyes hurt from looking at my phone. But now we should get into the portals. So we're going to start off at number 10. This is going to be ranking from worst to best portal in no particular order. So the first portal on our list is going to be black hole portal. I should probably move the laundry. Okay, it's all going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. What do you think about black hole portal? This is possibly one of the weakest portals on this list, although we know that black hole portal is a classic portal. This is one of the portals that maybe even some of us grew up with, thinking this is the end-all be-all of portals. But we know about the possible Dunning-Kruger effect of portals in the world. Because when you first start getting into portals, you may think black hole portal is the number one portal that everyone aspires to portal like. But as will come to learn later on this list, there are many types of portals in this world, and black hole barely even counts as a portal. This is sort of an edge case portal. We're not really sure, but we value its contributions to all portals. So that's why we put it on the list. But we put it at number 10 because this barely counts as a portal, only in a sort of retro way. Maybe if you were doing a sort of portal retrospective, you could call this one of the oldest portals. But it's really there's the old saying that the portal is in the eye of the beholder. And that really it's up to you to determine if something is a portal or if it's more of a geological phenomenon. Perhaps maybe you'll see later in the video. Black hole portal was featured in the movie Interstellar with Matthew McConaughey. As you'll find, he actually will come up later in this video as well, because he is sort of important to the history of portals. And Matthew McConaughey, he said, don't go in the portal. Or maybe they did go in the portal. I don't really remember. But at the end of the day, it's not a portal to black hole. We honor it. We honor it in the spirit of a portal, but we don't know if this is really a portal at the end of the day. We don't know. We really just don't know. I tried to keep the soda in my mouth, and I was gonna let it buzz into the microphone, but all I did was I spilled soda, so it didn't really work. Okay, so number 10 was black hole portal. Number 9, the next one is gonna be really a scary portal, so please hold on to your hats. Number 9 is gonna be portal to hell. Portal to hell. We don't like portal to hell. No, we don't like portal to hell. We do not like portal to hell. We don't like portal to hell because it's a really creepy portal. This is possibly one of the creepiest portals, and it's honestly so creepy that I don't even like it It honestly creeps me the fuck out. This portal is creepy as hell. And if you ever used to watch the TV show Ghost Adventures back in the day, you would remember Portal to Hell had a significant role in the TV show Ghost Adventures. They would always say stuff like, this right here is a portal to hell. And that show had Zach Bagans in it. And here's my message from me to Zach Bagans. Zach Bagans, if you are watching this video, please feel free to send me a digital direct message straight to my inbox. Do you remember Zach Bagans would get possessed on that show? Zach Bagans clearly was on steroids. Like, he was very obviously on steroids. And that's okay. But it made him get really angry all the time. He would yell and stuff and get really angry. And then later in the show, he was like, hey guys, that time when I was very clearly on steroids, yes, I was actually possessed by a demon from the portal to hell. And so that is why this is going to be number 9 on the list, because I hate this portal because it possessed Zach Bagans to take steroids, and he got really angry even though he is so cute. And so Zach Bagans, I love you. And so that is why Portal to Hell is on number 9. Also because this portal is literally creepy, and I'm literally scared of this portal. And so please do not go to this portal. Please do not go to this portal, because this portal is really creepy. Now, coming in at number 8, we have another portal. This portal is number 8. It is the patient portal. We hate the patient portal. This is a classic case of a sort of double-edged portal, because in some regards, the patient portal is a wonderful portal, because it can give you all sorts of things, like possibly it can give you different drugs, or it can give you different stuff that you can do, like you can go and talk to the lady. But at the same time, the patient portal can also tell you really bad stuff. And so this is what we like to call, in the industry, we like to call this the double-edged portal. A sort of nasty portal and also a beautiful portal. And this is sort of a web portal. A sort of portal that many people don't even realize is such a powerful portal. There are portals everywhere for those to see them. And I think it's important to remember that going forward, that these are going to be the best of the best portals. But these first 3, these were just, they're portals, and, we're creeped out by them. We don't like those portals. Some of them they all have their good things and their bad things, but now we're going to move on to number 7, the number 7 portal on the list. Number 7 portal coming up on the list is going to be Avengers portal. So we all know the Avengers. We all know the Avengers portal. We all remember Avengers portal because from the Avengers portals comes Iron Man, or possibly Spider-Man, or possibly Thor, or possibly maybe the Incredible, what's his name? The Incredible Spider-Man. And also at the end of the movie, all the guys will come out of the portal, and they will, fight the guy, and they will shoot him, and they will slice him up, and they will, do all sorts of stuff to him, and they will Swiss cheese him, and the Avengers, Avengers really set a sort of tone. I'm going to be doing some Rebecca Black Friday hand movements. Avengers portal sort of set the stage for a lot of the famous portals that we know today, like interstellar portals. I think there was portals in that movie, and also Superman, I think, had a portal, and I think also that Spider-Man had a portal. Or maybe in the movie Contact, I think there was a portal. And Matthew McConaughey said, "You don't even believe in Jesus. You don't even believe in Jesus." And she said, "Yes, but I believe in aliens." And he said, "How can you believe in aliens but not portals?" Or maybe it was Jesus. I don't remember. I noticed even all the new movies have portals, like Backrooms movie has portals. There's all kinds of portals in that movie, and those portals are liminal portals. And those are literally liminal portals. For number 7, I almost put honorable mention the liminal portals, but I didn't put them on because they're just sort of starting to get their buzz, and so we'll see what liminal portals will lead to in the future. This sort of thing. I'm sorry that I have the world's squeakiest chair. It's really, really, really bad. It's honestly kind of it's insane how squeaky my chair is. It's getting so hot in my room that I can't breathe. Also, don't try to do ASMR if you're a smoker, because I literally cannot breathe right now. Like, I can barely breathe, and I'm trying to, keep my voice nice, but it also hurts. It really hurts. This hurts so bad. Okay, guys, so that was number 7. That was Avengers Portal, one of the classic portals. It set the stage for movie portals across the world. Now we're going to be moving into number 6. What do you think will be number 6? Number 6 is going to be a sort of callback to a portal that we all love and remember from before on the list. And so number 6 is going to be Ghost Portal. Now, if you thought Portal to Hell was creepy, now get ready for Ghost Portal, because this one is just downright scary. This portal is honestly, I'm freaking out about this portal. I know you can't see it, but I'm sweating. My hands are clammy. I really can't breathe. I really, really can't breathe. And all I can think about is the Ghost Portal. A Ghost Portal could possibly take you to the Ghost Dimension, where you might meet all different sorts of things, like a phantom, or maybe a fantastical sort of apparition, possibly, or maybe you might even see your great grandma. And so, this reminds us again, Ghost Portal is bringing us back to number 9 on the list, which are Portal to Hell. But the Ghost Dimension, I personally think the Ghost Dimension is much creepier. We're still thinking about Zach Baggins. We're thinking about when he was possessed. We're thinking about we miss Zach Baggins. We're thinking, can Zach Baggins collaborate on the YouTube channel, and we can make a video ranking all the different ghosts that come out of the Ghost Portal. We think of Danny Phantom. We think of Ghostbusters, and they go to the library, and there's Slimer, and there's slime everywhere, and it's really scary. Now you may be thinking, is Portal to Hell even different than Ghost Portal? Why rank them differently? And really, at the end of the day, it comes down to this important distinction. Portal to Hell is creepy, and Ghost Portal is just scary. And that is an important distinction that I think not enough people make in this world. The portals are really, really creepy, but really all portals, I'm gonna find them a little creepy because of the sort of portal aspect to it all. Now we're gonna be moving into the top 5 portals. This is where we cut the fat, okay? This is where the boys become men. Are you ready to become a man? Are you ready to learn about the top 5 portals? I honestly don't think you're ready to learn about the top 5 portals in the world, because I wasn't even ready. It took a long time for me to really narrow down this list out of all the different types of portals. You want to bring your A game. When you approach these portals, you want to bring your A game, because these portals are unforgiving. These are the unforgiving portals. Coming up at number 5, this is a seriously classic portal. Number 5 is going to be Wormhole. this is a sort of animal-themed portal, which you'll find some of the best portals are animal-themed. Now, an important distinction here is that number 10 was black hole and number 5 was wormhole. And you might be thinking, are these the same thing? This is a classic sort of rookie beginner mistake when you're first getting into hobbyist portaling. You may think that a wormhole is a black hole, and you may actually be creeped out. A rookie mistake is to go into a black hole to think that maybe it is a wormhole, and you have to know if you really want to do this. If you want to make this your life, if you want to make this your life, then you have to know the difference. It's really, really, really important that you know the difference, because a lot of people have made this mistake and they've gotten seriously hurt. A black hole will rip you to shreds. A black hole will tear you from limb to limb. A black hole, you will experience time dilation. A wormhole is a sort of beautiful portal, because many of times you will know where you are going. You will know that the wormhole will bring you to possibly Candyland or Mars, or really wherever you want to go. We think of this as the interplanetary shortcut. We think of this as a sort of interplanetary galactic shortcut, and we love Wormhole because of this. Wormhole is useful portals. You can harness the power of Wormhole to maybe go to the store, or maybe you could even wormhole your way into the different dimension. But this is just the first of a sort of animal-themed portal. I think a worm is an animal, or maybe it might be a mushroom. We have no idea. There's no way to know. There's just no way to know. Okay, that was number 5. That was Wormhole Portal. Wormhole Portal. We love Wormhole Portal, but it's just number 5 because coming up at number 4, we have an even better portal. Coming up at number 4, we have a very accessible portal. This is one of the most accessible. That's why we rank it so high, because we love. And number 4 is Rabbit Hole. So Rabbit Hole Portal is an amazing portal. Rabbit Hole is our second animal-themed portal on this list because, well, we just love these two. A rabbit hole may be your favorite portal if your name is Alice. A rabbit hole may be your favorite portal if you spend any time on the web, similar to number 8. So this is sort of an echo, a reverberation. This is sort of a recurring theme on the list. From number 8, we had Patient Portal, and now we have number 4, which is Rabbit Hole. And the reason they rhyme, they're sort of poetry. They rhyme, they're like clockwork, because these are both web portals. These are sort of both web portals. But a rabbit hole may also be a physical portal that can make you tiny, or it could make you small. You could drink a beverage and become quite large. The rabbit hole could be a beautiful, fun portal, but it could also be a creepy portal, and there's really no way to know until you enter the rabbit hole. So I think you should enter the rabbit hole and follow the rabbit hole and see where it takes you. You may even like where it goes, but you should really be careful because the rabbit is also very tricky. The rabbit can be very tricky, and do not confuse the rabbit for a hare, because hair is on my head and hay is for horses. Horse portal. There's no such thing as a horse portal. There's no such thing as a horse portal, but maybe we could invent that together. We could invent the horse portal. What do you think? Do you think that we should invent the horse portal? What do you think? Do you think we should invent the horse portal? Let me know what you think. Okay, so coming in at number 3, this is now moving into top 3 portals. And this is going to be the number 3 portal. This is another classic portal. At this point, all the portals in the list are going to be classic portals. But this is Alien Portal. And what's awesome about Alien Portal is it combines many of the things that we know about in this list. An alien portal could take you to Mars. An alien portal could take you to other galaxies. An alien portal may even double as a sort of ghost portal, because an alien could die and become a ghost. And then in that sense, the alien portal is now a ghost portal. And the ghost portal is creepy. So therefore, the alien portal is creepy. An alien portal could also be used as a sort of tractor beam or possibly some sort of other thing. We have really no idea. We have no way to know. That's going to be a recurring theme on this list that you may have noticed, is that there's really no way for us to know about many of these portals, because once you go through the portal, oftentimes you cannot come back. But alien portal, as we mentioned the movie Contact earlier, I think Contact is a good example of an alien portal. Alien portals could take you to be learning about life on Mars, or maybe The Sirens of Titan by Kurt Vonnegut. The Sirens of Titan. You should really read that book and learn about the Sirens of Titan, which is a moon, I think, of Saturn, or maybe Uranus. Which reminds me of number 4, Rabbit Hole. Okay, so that was number 3. That was alien portals. Please do your research on alien portals, and you may learn that there are alien portals living amongst us as planets, or maybe they could even exist on our planet. There could be an alien portal where you're not even looking. There could be an alien portal right behind you. Did you look behind you? Did you just look behind you and see if there was an alien portal? You are so gullible. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? But that's a good instinct, and you should keep that instinct. Okay, now we're up to the last two portals. Oh my god, guys, the world is about to go crazy when we reveal the top 2 portals on the portal list. And I'm officially out of soda pop. I have no soda pop left. It's really bad. So, what do you think will be the number 2 portal? You may have been wondering where this portal is for the entire list, and you may be confused that it's not number 1, but you'll have to bear with me as I explain why this next portal is at number 2. So the number 2 portal on the list, the next portal, this portal that you're gonna love, it's gonna be the classic portal, the portal that we're all obsessed with these days. This is gonna be the interdimensional portal. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. We seriously are creeped out by this portal. Just kidding. This portal is not creepy. Well, all portals are creepy, but this portal is actually awesome. This portal reminds me a lot of number 5, which was Wormhole. And if you love Wormhole, then you're just gonna go goo goo gaga for interdimensional portal. This portal is, at the end of the day, simply fabulous. We love interdimensional portal. An interdimensional portal could take you all over reality. You could go to Candyland, or maybe the land where everything is candy, or you could go to the dimension of Candyville, or maybe Candy Crush. What do you think? What dimension would you go to? Would you go to Candyland, or the land of candy, or Candy Crush Land? Or maybe we could go to Farmville, or we could go to the land where you are made up of, I don't know. There's infinite possibilities in the interdimensional portal, and this portal will actually encompass many of the different portals. Like, you could end up in the alien dimension, or you could end up in the ghost dimension, or you could end up in the portal to hell. An interdimensional portal could also be a sort of portal to hell, but as you may know, we just don't know, so it's hard to say if the interdimensional portal will be a good portal or a bad portal. But because of its endless possibilities and the sort of foundational meaning that it has to Portalville, then we have to recognize, honor, and love the interdimensional portal. So let me know what you think. Do you love the interdimensional portal? Me personally, I can't get enough of this guy. I just can't get enough. may be thinking that I have sung super high praises for the interdimensional portal. So really, what portal could even come next? What could be the next portal if I love interdimensional portal so much? Well, here's the thing. The number one portal is just gonna blow your socks off. If you got socks on, then keep your socks on. You may even have to tie them on because this portal is gonna blow your socks off. It's also gonna blow your mind. This is gonna be one of the best portals I think ever made. And it's the one portal to rule them all. Yup, coming in at number one, we have Freddy Wong real life portal gun. Now we all love Freddy Wong. We all know Freddy Wong. We know him as the granddaddy of VGFFX, of SFX. We know him as the granddaddy of all VGAFX, the master of special effects, VFX, SFX. We know him as the master of SFX, or VFX, or VGHS. But did you know Freddy Wong in real life created a portal gun? Yes, the master of special effects created the real life portal gun, and he did all sorts of stuff with it. I think he even used it to do inappropriate stuff. So for that reason, it will have to be the number one portal. Because he was able to bring this portal into the real world, we have to give him a number one. We have to give him the number one portal. It's really impressive what he was able to do. We have to give him his flowers. We have to give Freddy Wong his flowers because he invented the real life portal gun, and that is just remarkable. We love that. So everybody, thank you very much for watching my videos. Thank you for watching my first ASMR video on the top 10 portals. Sorry that my mic is not stereo. I don't want to buy a Blue Yeti. Oh yeah, tell me in the comments what other top 10s I should make. And I hope you have a wonderful evening. I love you very much. Have a great night. Goodbye.